Pew-pew, my friends. Pew-pew. As you can see, the consequences of the actions of an incredibly active enthusiast and professional, as well as a scientific troublemaker, provocateur, and rebel, Dr. Avi Loeb, astrophysicist from Harvard, are still with us. This time, we'll take a look at the Loeb scale he introduced for classifying all the interstellar debris flying into our solar system from outer space. As you surely remember, we currently know of only 3 interstellar wanderers that have pierced through our system since 2017. 1 Oumuamua in 2017, 2 Ida Borisov in 2019, and 3 Atlas in 2025. A small start, but with the launch of megatelescopes like the Vera Rubin Observatory, it's entirely possible that the discovery of such fascinating visitors will soon become routine. And then the inevitable question arises, how to classify them? Scientists just can't help themselves. They simply must assign everything and everyone to a box, a file, and slap a label on it. So Dr. Loeb jumped ahead of the game and came up with this self-named scale, which, I'm sure, will soon start being used by scientists around the world. But let's start with the Torino scale, not Gran Torino, just Torino. This scale, similar to the Richter scale for earthquakes or the Beaufort scale for wind, is essentially a tool for assessing the potential danger of asteroid and comet collisions with Earth. It's meant for the general public and helps communicate how serious the potential threat is from a newly discovered near-Earth object, NEO. A 0 means the object poses no threat. Levels 2 to 4 are scientifically interesting but not concerning. 5 to 7 means a high risk of impact with potentially destructive consequences, worthy of public and governmental attention. An 8 or higher, well, that's when it's time to turn off the lights and pour yourself a stiff drink. Game over. Following this analogy, we can imagine a scale to assess the intelligence of celestial objects arriving from the galaxy. Level 0 to 1, just a dumb rock. Nothing to see here. Level 2 to 4 are yellow-sum anomalies, possible non-natural effects, such as non-gravitational acceleration beyond predictions of cometary models, spectral features not matching known asteroid taxonomy, albedo changes inconsistent with known materials, deviations from Keplerian hyperbolic orbit unexplained by gas outflows, unusual shape inferred from light curves, anomalous alignment with planetary orbital planes or selective approach to inner planets. Level 5, orange, presumed passive technology, unusual speed, persistent signs of artificial but inactive origin, surface composition inconsistent with cosmic radiation exposure, lack of cometary activity despite notable non-gravitational acceleration. Level 6, presumed active technology. All level 5 criteria, plus at least one of signs of activity, maneuvers, signals, electromagnetic emissions not explainable by natural origin, trajectory changes incompatible with gravity or gas models, detection of detached sub-objects, artificial lighting or heat unexplainable by sunlight. Level 7, presumed active technology with unclear intentions. All level 6 criteria, plus at least one of behavioral response to observation, signals with unclear purpose, demonstrations of intent that are ambiguous or potentially hostile. Now for the scariest ones, levels 8 to 10. Level 8, confirmed technology, no significant consequences. Direct investigation confirms extraterrestrial artificial origin. No collision trajectory. Level 9, confirmed technology, regional consequences. Confirmed extraterrestrial artificial origin. Impact trajectory with regional damage. Level 10, confirmed technology, global consequences. Confirmed extraterrestrial artificial origin. Collision course with global consequences. In short, level 10 basically means we're doomed, just like in Hollywood movies, War of the Worlds, Independence Day, and other such cinematic delights. According to this scale, 1i Oumuamua and 3i in Atlas both get a level 4, while 2i Borisov gets a nice round 0. Oh well, try again next time. As interstellar objects (ISOs) fly through the solar system, their Loeb scale level might shift, rising or falling depending on what we learn about them. If something like Fata Morgana or any other comic book alien shows up, well, this scale probably won't save us, but at least it gives us a reason for optimism. Still, if I were the aliens, unless they're coming to save us from ourselves, I'd hold off on invading for just a few more years, 5 or 10, maybe even less, and soon there may be no humans, no cubs, no puppies left on this planet. Come and take what you want. And then comes the era of wild insinuations, twisted facts, outright forgeries, and synthetic news generated by artificial intelligence, while we slowly dissolve into thin air, leaving you, like the Cheshire Cat, only our smile, for a little while. You haven't seen anything yet, my friends. Just you wait.